Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new episode of Fate Extra Last Encore, which is on episode 4. Now, this episode right here, had some information which was pretty slick, not too bad. Although, it's really shocking to see how, this Fate series is a little bit different from the other Fate series that I ever watched, and I'm pretty sure I watched about, 5 of them. Make it 6 if possible. Is that right? Well, I don't know how many I watched, but whatever the case may be, this Fate series is a little bit different from what the others are. There's more to it than possibly just the Holy Grail War, etc. So if anything else, let's go. We had to it that let's see here. Saber along with Reen are taking a bath right now and just enjoying themselves while Hakuno, I believe. Hakuno, yeah, is just thinking about what Ryder said to him. And later on, after the opening, we had to it that there is an old man with the rifle along with his servant apparently, and it is revealed that he is called Archer. Well, he's a Archer class, obviously, and we see to it that Hakuno and Saber got out of their transportation vehicle and apparently is getting shot down. But they end up going into the forest, and that is where the old man's servant Archer comes into play. While we had to it that Nero talks to Hakuno about a couple things, she does make a speech about about certain feelings, not to forget how you're gonna be alive, the feeling of being gratitude, glory, etc., pride. She tells him having these things is to know that you're alive or something. Whatever the case may be. But their conversation gets interrupted by Archer himself, which he has a noble phantasm along with some ability to poison the area. And we have to it that they actually almost got caught and nearly killed. And Nero does take a major hit to her body because Archer literally shot an arrow to her right boob, if I remember correctly. Pretty funny and hilarious. And we have to it that that there are some things happening here and there along with what's been going on. Well, sorry for me being a little off topic right there or not making sense, but after they were actually saved by a certain woman apparently and brought them to some shelter. Eventually, she talks about what's been happening lately in this floor. A lot of masters have been killed by that man, the floor master, which is the old man with the rifle, and his servant Archer, which those two are trying to ascend apparently, which they're not really getting anywhere after killing over many masters, which is later shown towards the end of the episode. But we had to it that this woman talks about a system called Seraph, not to mention some other things going on after healing up Nero and what's been going on with the other wars, etc. And that floor master apparently is called Dan Blackmore, while the woman that saved Hakuno and Saber is Rani the Eighth or something. And we have to it that she does talk about Seraph, which is known to be a virtual room made by the Moon Cell, and Moon Cell is known to be a storage of the souls of humans, and there's more to it than that after what she's been talking about, but she talks about that the Seraph is on the brink of destruction right now. And after talking about a couple things and going to sleep, we had to it that Hakuno has a very bad nightmare where he talks to some old man, which tells him something about Angelica Cage, etc., and something involved with how the Seraph system or Moon Cell, I think, is collecting human information accurately. And after Hakuno wakes up from some kind of nightmare, after that guy tells him that he is not worthy of being in the Angelica Cage, he ends up having to wake up and talks to Rani the Eighth again at the gravestones, who are apparently the good and bad masters who were killed by Dan Blackmore, which is the one who's the floor master with the Archer servant, apparently. And we see to it that she explains that further about what year this is, and she explains to Hakuno that the year that you're in is 3020, and I'm like, whoa, now that is very, very far away from the 1900s that Hakuno tried to guess on. And we had to it that the Seraph, that it's been about a millennia that the Seraph is already collapsing. She also gives out information to Hakuno, like, the ones who are living in Seraph right now is known to be the last of the human race. And if it gets destroyed, like, if it really is destroyed, humanity will literally disappear from the entire universe. And I'm like, whoa! So this Seraph system that has been talked about throughout these 4 episodes has had a role to play. And there's more to it, like I said, than just some war going on and you ascending up to the top whatsoever. And something about the Angelica Cage and the Moon Cell. A lot of things been going on. And I'm letting you guys know I don't know about the entirety of the story of Fate Extra or something. I know it's from a game, but I don't know anything much about it. We had to it that after the credits, we had to it that the Master scolds his servant for not being able to kill the Master fast enough. And knowing that their next chance will not be easy, they're going to have to go a little bit like more strategic and going to have to find out another way how to kill him. Because that was their only shot to like take advantage of that, and it got ruined. So whatever the case may be, I don't know what's really bound to happen, but it's not going to be very pretty from here on out. Guess we'll have to find out of what's to come later. So until then, I'll see you guys in my next video. So I'm Alpha Zero, people. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace out. Bye bye. Choo choo choo.